Hi there, my name is Shruti Davluri, and today I'll be walking you through Darcy, who's our AI agent for underwriting and diligencing real estate transactions. Now, we help family offices, real estate developers, and other types of real estate investors so they can get to a yes faster and no longer have to waste thousands of hours or thousands of dollars on consulting fees or analysts spending a lot of time doing manual work, analyzing rent roll data, and so on. So let's jump in. How can Darcy help? So there's several different ways you can analyze properties. You can either upload data you have in a data room. So this could include rent roll data. It could be appraisals and OM, anything. And you can basically throw that in there and explain to Darcy, hey, I'm doing this type of BRRRR investment. I'm planning on investing this much in rehab. What does my ROI look like? And so you can provide all those details and inputs in natural language, sort of like ChatGPT. But Darcy is built Darcy is primarily based off of actual real estate finance, and so it's very deterministic. It's using proper discounted cash flow, and so you won't get different answers every time. Alternatively, you could go through this interactive form where you can provide information around the property, the development plan, the financing structure. If you have a more complicated loan structure, you can input all of that as well. If you have LP, hurdle rates and split rates, you can input that and we can automate all of the waterfall charts. And let's say, for example, you don't have certain data points, you can also autofill with Darcy, which provides key inputs and assumptions based off of that asset class and that specific market. And so here you're basically going to provide whatever details you have at hand, and anything you do not have, Darcy will provide for you. Now I'm going to jump ahead to a multifamily asset that I already analyzed. And so here you can see some of the financial metrics that Darcy performs and calculates right away. We can produce all of these NOI graphs and key takeaways. You can also compare different scenarios. Myself, I used to spend a lot of time performing scenario analysis and different downside scenarios, cases manually in Excel. It took a very long time, and so this is a key aspect we wanted to automate away. Risk analysis is something that we built in-house as well. So we incorporated all of our natural hazard risk. This looks at wildfire risk, flood risk, and also explains how things are calculated and what the key takeaways might be. Regulatory risk is important, especially if you're doing rehab or development, and you need to know the permit compliance or any sentiment analysis around that specific type of development in that local area. We incorporated a lot of geospatial analysis, so our UI is very dynamic, and you can also ask Darcy any follow-up questions. You can also get connected to lenders, and we'll send you term sheets from lenders in our network. We have over 100 lenders that we have partnered with, and so if you explain, hey, I'm looking for this type of debt financing, you can get 3 to 4 term sheets in your inbox right away. Two of the key things I think are most useful for our customers are these reports that we have. So we automate these diligence reports, which include everything that you just saw in the UI, and also very well explained as a standalone document. So you can circulate this with potential LPs or other key stakeholders that may be involved in your investment. And so this walks through all of the cash flow analysis, the pro forma, explains everything in words, and also summarizes some key takeaways and next steps. We also automate the pro forma itself. So you can download this pro forma, and I'll walk through what that looks like. Here you can see all of the inputs and assumptions that went into this analysis, and you can also toggle anything. These are all live formulas that flow through all of the monthly cash flow and so on. So let's say you want to present a more bullish vacancy rate, different. If you want to vary the vacancy rate, that's something you can easily do. If you want to vary even the acquisition price, something you can easily do, and all of the math will flow through the rest of the pro forma. And so this is a key aspect that helps save people a lot of time rather than creating this manually. Finally, I'll walk through this other aspect of helping analyze your data room faster. So you can upload any documents you have. Let's say it's an OM, it could be rent roll data, loan documents. This kind of walks through all of the different types of documents you can upload. It could be loan documents, financials on the borrower, tax returns, appraisals, anything. And Darcy will essentially identify red flags, point them out to you. Now, instead of reading hundreds of pages and doing a Control F, Darcy can identify key issues or inconsistencies or aspects that may raise red flags and actually highlight it and even automate the next steps and help you track those next steps for these documents in your data room. And so here's just a sneak peek of what Darcy can do. Very happy to walk through in more detail if you're interested, and looking forward to sharing more. Thank you.